Yo, 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 welcome back to JComicCast. Your boys are here with their lightsabers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's fresh off a trip to Disney's Galaxy Edge.
Yep.
Or from Disney's Galaxy Edge.
I got the Luke Skywalker saber.
I got the Ben Solo lightsaber right here. My boy Ben Solo. Check that out. We're doing the whole episode today like this, man.
Yeah, we're going to just be weird.
We're about to have a fight. We're about to duke it down right here to see who's the best host right here for you guys.
Who gets most of the profits?
Yeah,
who gets 20%? Who gets 20%?
Let's start your vote over here, man. Start a count or something.
Yeah.
Somewhere here.
Well, who's the best podcaster on this channel?
That's right. So we're about to duke it out, right? Winner takes all the marbles.
Yeah, bro. All right. Do you want to keep the lightsabers on during this podcast?
Nah, I'm just joking, bro. We'll duke it out afterwards. We'll do a special episode. I'll chop off your head real quick too.
Yo.
I'm too lethal with this right now.
Get the lights on. There we go. I'm gonna keep my lightsaber in my lap as we do this.
I'll probably do my switches because I don't have anywhere else to hold it.
All right. So this episode, welcome back, everyone. If you don't know us, I'm Josiah. This is
Emilio.
And this is JComicCast, like we said in the beginning.
Episode 6, guys.
Yeah.
You guys have been sticking out with us for 6 weeks, man. 6 consecutive Sundays. That's what's up, man. We appreciate that so much.
We're going to hit the 2 months.
Yeah, pretty soon here.
Yeah. So we saw Comic-Con.
It's still going.
Yeah, it's still going. While this is being recorded or being released, it's still going. We didn't really have any good thoughts on it, right?
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think that I was expecting, one of the things that we were talking about was that I was expecting to see a Spider-Man trailer. But I ended up reading, I think I was talking to you about this earlier today. We were looking to see what was going on. And I went to check out, to look it up online and to see when they were having a panel. And it turns out that DC and Marvel are not having a panel. It looks like they might do what they did last year where they kind of had their own thing. I think last year at DC's own little Comic-Con type thing, that's where they dropped the Batman trailer and we saw the Suicide Squad and do you remember that? I think you're the one who put me onto that last year.
Oh, DC Fandom.
Yeah, DC Fandom. Yeah, DC Fandom. And then I think for Marvel, it's called Marvel Investors Day, which I think they had one last year. It might have been earlier this year where they kind of talked about some of the new series that they're thinking about doing, like the High Republic and stuff like that. And then they dropped a few trailers on that. So unfortunately, guys, we wanted to have a lot of all that to say that we wanted to have a lot of Comic-Con posts for you guys and updates for DC and Marvel especially, but we don't. So we're just giving you guys a regular lightsaber filled episode from our trip to Galaxy's Edge today.
Yeah, and like you said, the panels that we were looking into, they didn't pan out how we wanted them to pan out. It was mostly people talking about the what's it called, the panels, more than like any video production or footage like that we were hoping for to see and get to talk about
and share with you guys too if you guys haven't seen it. So
that's why you didn't see any clips of anything, any reactions, because there was really nothing to react to about, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't see anything crazy either that I thought was mind blowing. Hopefully, we do get a DC fandom pretty soon here.
I think so.
And then at some point, I mean, we got 5 months to the next Spider-Man movie, so Marvel needs to drop us a Spider-Man trailer ASAP.
What is the next Marvel thing that's supposed to be releasing soon?
We have What If next month in August. I think August 11th or August 17th.
Do you think we get a trailer drop with that?
Nope.
No.
I think our next best chance to get a trailer drop is going to be Shang-Chi, during Shang-Chi. Or they could just do something really random like on a Monday or Tuesday, all of a sudden be like, hey, go to YouTube and here's some stuff that we're dropping hot for you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna keep you guys updated with all that. So we got What If, we got Shang-Chi, like you said. We have not seen Snake Eyes yet, sadly. We're making arrangements to eventually see it.
Probably this week, right?
Probably, yeah. I would say so.
Yeah, we're gonna make things work with our schedules. Josiah's a very busy man. I am also a busy man myself.
Yeah. But yeah, Spider-Man trailer and all that. Disappointed we didn't get anything. Other than that,
we did, however, get episode 13 of Superman and Lois.
That is correct. And then they went on break again.
That's beautiful. I love when they do that, when they keep going on these little mini hiatus. That's driving me nuts. And then we also promised you guys that we were going to talk about The Longest Halloween too. Longest Halloween as well, not 2, because The Longest Halloween 2 is going to be his own movie, right?
Yeah, part 2 is going to come out.
Isn't it?
I think it's this Tuesday. 27th.
Is it Tuesday?
The 27th. Is the 27th this Tuesday? Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say just because I think it is.
I think it's the Tuesday the 27th. We both seen part 2. I own part 2 now.
We saw part one.
I can't think. Part 1. What was your thoughts on that? I think we covered it a little bit.
I think when you watched it the first time, you mentioned very briefly that you were watching it, and then I think we just never really touched on it. I thought it was a really well-made animated movie. I think that's the one thing that DC does really, 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 really good. I think that they do a really good job with the animated movies. And this one, I thought it was interesting because normally a lot of these animated movies run from usually about 90 minutes, tops 2 hours. This one, I think, was a little bit over 2 hours, and they gave us a part 2, which I don't think happens too often. Oh, my boy's having some
little mic difficulties,
technical difficulties over here.
But I fixed it.
So I thought it was really interesting, and I thought the story was pretty crazy. You know what I mean? I still don't know who the bad guy is. I haven't read the comics as of yet, but I know something that we've been talking about reading to get caught up on some of these stories that they're putting out. So I'm excited. I'm really excited for what part 2 is gonna look like, because part 2 had me shocked. I had no idea what was going on. What did you think of it overall?
You mean part 1?
Yeah, part one.
Me personally, I really enjoyed it. I saw it by myself, and then when you came over, I saw it with you and watching it. I love watching movies a second time right after, because you get a lot of stuff that you miss that you weren't paying attention to until you really watched it. So, me personally, I would say the movie was I give it an 8 out of 10.
I agree with that. I think 8 out of 10 is pretty perfect.
The animation was really good. I still think the New 52 animation's a lot better. The New 52 series. You finished that, right? That series?
No. I think I have watched maybe 3 movies. I think I watched... What did I watch with you?
I think the last one was
Flashpoint,
Son of Batman.
Justice League. What was the first Justice League one? With
Justice League War, which was Darkseid, and when all the Justice League members had to work together to...
Yeah, that's the one that had the really funny Green Lantern scene, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
You seen Flashpoint.
And Flashpoint, and then I think Son of Batman, which
and I think you see really, Son of Batman with Deathstroke, right? You saw?
Yeah. With Deathstroke, where he loses his eye at the beginning and everything.
So I think the one you're on now is either Batman and Robin, or I think Justice League Atlantic, Throne of Atlantis. One of those two. I think it's the Batman and Robin next. I have the list, so we could probably watch one tonight before you leave my house.
Hey, I'm down.
Yeah. But back to what I was saying, the animation of the movies itself, I thought it was pretty good, but the New 52 animation and story I liked more. But we'll see what part 2
was really good. I liked one of the things that I always, I didn't mean to cut you off, but one of the things I always kind of pay attention to is also how the voice actors really do, I thought the voice actor for Batman, which was Jensen Ackles, did a fantastic job. Catwoman was portrayed by the late Naya Rivera, and she was really great too as Catwoman.
I agree. Well, the voice actor for the Batman was the voice actor for Batman Under the Red Hood, the Red Hood character. You never seen that one too?
Oh, he played Red Hood.
He played Red Hood.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that.
You never seen that movie though?
Nope.
Oh, that movie is so good. That would be something. That's not part of the New 52. It's like its own solo movie and stuff. Mm-hmm. But that's something we definitely got to watch as well.
How's the animation for that?
I like it a lot. It reminds me a lot of the New 52 style and vibe.
You're a pretty big New 52 fan, aren't you?
I really am. I watched I can't even tell you how many times I watched them. It will be same amount probably as Young Justice.
That's crazy.
To be honest with you, I'm a huge DC fan. A huge DC. I like DC more than Marvel, but I give Marvel their movies 10 out of 10. Animated movies, what's it called, takes DC, and comics and games, DC takes. But movies wise, Marvel, you have to give them credit where it's due. I think I said this in like our first podcast or second podcast, something like that.
And I agree with that. I think Marvel is more organized when it comes to putting out their movies, and I feel like if DC would put the same amount of time and attention to their movies, we would have a lot better DC movies. But I still love DC's movies, and some of my favorite movies of all times are DC comic book.
Yeah. Well, also again, we're not only we mainly talk about the comics and stuff, but we're not only that. We also got a trailer for the new Apex Legends launch of the new character.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
What is
the character? Sia, right?
That's his name?
Sia.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
What was your thoughts of, like, what do you think his abilities and everything they released so far of what we know about him?
I think that was a season 8 or season 9 trailer? Or season 10, something like that, right?
I didn't see any seasons for it. I just saw
I think the name of the new season is called Emergence. It's coming out in August. I like the character a lot. I think that he's kind of character in the same vein as Bloodhound and Crypto, and like those kind of characters, those
Scout.
kind of like scout characters, correct, or recon. And he his abilities are pretty crazy. I sent you the list of abilities. We have, what was the first one again? The first one was a passive. I think that when he's ADSing, he has like a little heartbeat sensor that'll tell you where the enemy is at. And then we have the second one where he his tactical is, what was his tactical? Do you remember what it was?
I think his tactical was, let me look at the text message you sent to me. But I liked his character design. His character design was really, really cool. His tactical, let me go through
can you add that to the thing somewhere?
Yeah, I'll throw that up. What you sent me onto the screen now. Okay. Passive, when ADS seers has a heartbeat sensor that gives hints on enemy's location. Tactical sends out drones from seer's chest, which reveals a track enemy location. Ultimate sends out hundreds of drones to create a spear around enemies moving through that space or tracked. So he's mainly focused on tracking targets. So I think with him, it's gonna be him, Octane, and probably like Wraith or Pathfinder, or we might throw Gibby in there.
Gibby, yeah. I wonder. I think it's gonna be really interesting to see how, like, what kind of counters his abilities. I wonder if you're gonna be able to EMP them with Crypto, or if you're gonna be able to shoot down the drones.
Yeah.
Or you know what you can do kind of with what you can do to maybe kind of counter his ability. I think he sounds like personally to me, he sounds like a balanced character. If they make his dome huge, then he's gonna be ridiculous.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think that sounds like a passive, it's not like a really fair character. And I think the other thing too is that I guess the only other thing that I have questions about is how visible that dome is going to be. You know, because if it's really visible, then you can see it all of a sudden being third party central whenever he pops off his ultimate. What do you think overall? What do you think overall? First of all, on the character,
I think it just all goes down to his cooldowns, because right now, Bloodhound's scan is so powerful and the cooldown for it is really good. And then Octane right now is still good, and Gibby will always be good and stuff. So I think the only person that I think he would replace as a comp would be Bloodhound. I think you will still keep Octane. You'll still keep Gibby, or swap them out for like maybe Wraith, like I said. But I think that's not the best idea. I think if you're swapping Gibby out, you need that tank and that support. So
because Gibby kind of functions a little bit like Lifeline, in the sense that once you're in that dome, you can kind of heal a little bit and pick up your enemy and pick up your teammates faster, which is really comes in clutch sometimes, especially when you're getting bombarded from all kind of directions.
Well, we got to play the game more. I haven't played it in a while.
I mean, I haven't been playing a lot either.
Yeah.
Things have been crazy. We've been focused on other things, but I do agree. This new season has a lot of promise. Let me ask you a question. What do you think? Do you think that another character similar to what? Do you think that Seer was a character that the game needed, or would you have preferred a different style of character?
I think a different style of character. I feel like we have Bloodhound, we have Crypto, Pathfinder for scouts and stuff. I think we would have needed another tank, sort of like a Gibby vibe tank, though, because I don't think Watson is considered a tank. Watson, Caustic, and Lifeline. I think Lifeline's more support than tank, but I think I'll throw her in the tank category as well.
Lifeline, I would definitely throw her in the support. She's a small hitbox. She really can't protect herself.
Yeah.
I think that we would have got another character focused mainly on healing. I think that's what the game needs more, because for healing purposes we only really have Lifeline, and now and Watson now, I think she healed your shield a little bit, or she healed her shield personally as her passive, and then she also can heal other people's shield, their ultimate. But I think we need more characters that can really support your teammates in that, and as far as that health is concerned.
Yeah, I'm having mic issues today. I don't even know. Yeah, I can agree with that. I think the only thing that I would say with the game, and I know it was what threw me off of the game, was a lot of streamers was going through the same problem, was with DDoS servers, hackers, and almost every servers and stuff, and like they all the pros decided to go into pugs for like a good period of time. So it looks like the game is little by little coming back. We see more players returning to what seems like for the new season that's going to be dropping soon. So he's going to be an interesting character to add into that season and how he should be played. So we'll see what happens.
I think the other thing too that kind of also, like, but just to go back on what we're talking about as far as, something that hurt the game is, I think that this season started off really glitchy. I know I myself lost like 8 Apex packs. I never got back. Respawn, you need to hook me up, bro. And I think the other thing too is that they like you mentioned the DDoS stuff, and just to even touch base on that, even to like really put extra focus on that. Remember that day that they had the guy that completely hacked all their servers, and they were just getting all Save Titanfall 2 or Titanfall stuff. That was pretty funny, man. But it was also kind of frustrating when you're trying to get into a game and you're being spammed with SaveTitanfall.com or whatever. Yeah,
I agree with that. What I wanted to talk about that I just remembered that we got that release. What event was this? I think it was a PlayStation event. We got Guardians of the Galaxy game coming out.
I do not remember that.
You do not remember that? The Guardians of the Galaxy game is going to be... I heard mainly you're going to be playing Star-Lord or only playing Star-Lord. And the game consists of their story and what they're going to be going through. I think they're working on getting one of the Infinity Stones is the gameplay, but I could be completely wrong.
Is it going to be MCU based or more comic based? Do you know?
I think it's going to be more MCU based, I believe. I think it's going to be more MCU based. But we got that coming out in October of this year.
For the PlayStation, for the next gen consoles? Or?
I think any console.
Okay.
But I think it was a PlayStation event when it was released. Another thing that I think we should talk about is the post you sent me today on Instagram with the Mandalorian, about the Mandalorian.
Oh, dude, you know what, man? I feel so bad about that, bro. I didn't mean to spoil anything for you.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I saw like clips and stuff of the show and stuff. I haven't finished Mandalorian season 2.
He does off a big time disservice by not finishing it.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of rewatches of shows. Young Justice, again, rewatching that. Batman the Animated Series, Ben 10. I was a very good Ben 10 fan.
Ben 10, okay.
On HBO. I've been watching a lot of
I did
HBO
not
Max.
expect you to say Ben 10.
Yo, Ben 10.
Well, we're talking about stuff that's a little bit older. The other day I was watching Terminator 2 on Netflix.
Like, it's just watching old. There's nothing new I just peeked, I think. There's nothing new or anything interesting that's out right now. Like, I was hoping for, like, again, a new trailer, a new series coming out.
Yeah, I think we desperately need and want a Spider-Man trailer. I think What If is going to be really good. I'm looking forward to What If a lot, and then
I'm looking forward to that as well. Ooh, my voice is. We keep forgetting to bring waters in here, and I keep having voice crack while losing my voice.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put this blame on you because at first I thought that we were doing the mic test.
No.
We ended up jumping straight into the episode.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just jump into this episode.
Me.
I'm just gonna jump into the episode. I mean, I have my water.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I know we were supposed to get 2022. Seems like it's gonna be DC year. We got the Batman, a new animated series supposed to be coming out. We got the Batman game supposed to be coming out that year as well. We have the Batman movie that's supposed to be coming out. What else do we got coming out DC wise?
Doesn't Black Adam come out that year too?
Black Adam. I think Shazam 2 even comes out.
And Suicide Squad. The game comes out as well.
Suicide Squad, the game.
And
Aquaman 2.
And I think we also get Shazam 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking about DC stuff, man. We had episode 13 of Superman and Lois. What did you think about that, bro?
Oh, yes. That's what we were supposed to be talking about. Bro, I keep jumping subjects because you know what? I don't know what's wrong with me. I just get into one thing and it leads into another.
Yeah, I have to do the same thing too. No worries, bro.
So,
no worries.
Superman and Lois, my thoughts and opinions on that last episode. My opinion for that is the beginning
give us a little recap, man. What happened in the episode?
In that episode, we got to see Lana and her family going through some troubles with everyone blaming them for what happened with
Morgan Edge.
And then
I think his Kryptonian name is Tal-Ro.
Man dropping knowledge on me. Like, what?
Mic drop.
So we had
yeah, I wasn't gonna do that.
We got to see a little bit of that. We saw Jordan and gosh, I can never remember her name.
Jonathan?
No, Jordan and his girlfriend, Lana's daughter. I know the young girl, the young daughter Sophie. You got Lana. I can never remember the husband's name, and Sarah.
Yeah.
What is the husband's name? Do you remember him?
Peter.
It's not Peter. It's not Peter.
It's Kyle.
Okay. So we saw Jordan and
I was gonna say
Sarah,
Peter Griffin.
Finally kind of starting a relationship or in a relationship. We don't know there's no labels yet for that.
No, I mean, but they pretty much said that they wanted a date. So
yeah, I have a feeling that in a couple episodes she's gonna find out Jordan has powers, because I feel like there's gonna get to a point where Jordan's gonna have to protect her from some bullies in the school.
And you think he's just gonna laser a bunch of human beings?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be just start throwing hands.
Okay.
He's gonna be launching some kids.
Yeah,
you know that anger,
like you know what, bro?
That anger, he won't control. Someone's messing up with his girl. You know what?
Yeah, that's all totally fair. Hey, you made your mama joke at my girl, so let me go ahead and just laser your head off. That sounds fine.
So we got to see a little bit of that. We got to see Lois struggling with her newspaper team, with telling the truth about or getting an interview or a close up, get an interview with her dad about what's happening and posting it on the papers. So we saw struggles there
to protect her husband.
Which is the
main reason why she did that. Yeah, I remember that.
We saw Jonathan getting played. You know what? Speak about that. She played that man. She used that she knew that Jonathan liked her, and she used that against him just to try to get information out of him. That is what you call dirty.
I thought, you know what? I have a feeling, man, and I think I told you this from like day one when we started this. We started talking about Superman and Lois. I have a feeling that he's going to develop powers, I have a feeling that his powers are going to develop from all the rage because he had talking about getting a short end of the stick. He has gotten the short end of the stick this entire season.
This is true. We peaking out here. I agree with that. I don't think he's gonna have powers. I think he's gonna be more of a John Irons with the weapons and like he's gonna make his own suit with John Irons. That's my theory. I don't think he's gonna have powers, but I think he's gonna have a suit that John is gonna leave him the suit because it seems like Jonathan and John are getting real close and getting to know each other and stuff. So that's why I have a feeling of we saw Morgan Edge, him with all the Kryptonians and his eyes going blue.
Wait, I would say I feel like they're trying to trying to give us a little bit of trying to trick us a little bit with that with Jordan or Jonathan. Jonathan's the oldest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're twins, aren't they?
They're twins, yeah. Jonathan is non-curly hair one. The one with not powers.
Bro, Jonathan has no powers.
Jonathan doesn't have powers. I don't think he will.
I think they're tricking us with that. I think they're trying to kind of lead us along. I have a feeling that one of them is going to. I feel like one of them is going to. I don't want to say turn evil, but one of them is going to rebel, and we're going to be dealing with that one of these next seasons.
That'll be a good season. I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, were you saying about the recap then? I know you've been talking about the
yeah. So with the recap, Morgan Edge, he has what is it called? The Eradicator in him when he blew it up. So with the blue eyes and stuff, do you think now he's more powerful than Superman?
Well, the episode was really slow up until right up until the end. I'll say that. There wasn't really a lot of action as far as this episode was concerned, but I thought it was crazy to see him in Morgan Edge in a kryptonite cell. All of a sudden, he just decides that, and it looks like he gave up something of himself to turn into the Eradicator, right? Yeah. Because you saw him kind of like dealing with this whole consciousness and him making this hard decision, and at first he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And then he was kind of remembering his dad calling him weak and all this other stuff and just berating him.
Yeah.
So I think Morgan Edge, how we saw him is gone, and I think he's replaced by this Eradicator, and I do think he's stronger than Superman in the sense that, or he maybe not stronger, but he does have some things going for him, because number one, they hit him with the full blast of the kryptonite cell, and he shrugged it off like it was nothing. Yeah. And number two, I think one of the craziest things that we saw, especially at the end of the episode, which is why it sucks that they're giving us this 2-week hiatus, but he was standing right next to the sun, and you saw him just absorbing the solar energy from the sun.
Yeah.
And his eyes kind of, reflecting that change of him, which is, I think that was probably crazy. So I know that Superman for sure has his hands full. We saw, what's the name of his sidekick, Leslie? She was back in this episode, and she tried to break him out. I still think that it was them trying to plan something or trying to distraction. Yeah. Because she got caught in like 2 seconds flat. Superman wasn't playing with her at all.
Yeah, I have a feeling that what's gonna end up happening is that's gonna be the new General Zod. So like, even though all the consciences are in
General Zod, or actual General Zod.
I think so. I think he lost. Like Morgan, like you said, Morgan Edge is gone. So I think he mentally is just Krypton. There's no Morgan Edge. He doesn't. They're just using his body and his look, but he's gone mentally. And I think that's what he sacrificed. But I think what's going to end up happening, the most powerful, I guess, mind, is going to take over, which would probably be General Zod. And then we're going to get General Zod back.
I think, now you mentioned that, I didn't even think of that, but I think that we could, and that it also might be a way for his dad to come back. We might see his dad back in the thing. I think that's going to be pretty crazy, too, if it is.
Who's that?
Morgan Edge. Sorry.
Morgan Edge's dad?
Morgan Edge's dad inside his body, which I think, and kind of, being the main guy in control. I think that would be pretty crazy, too.
Yeah, I think Morgan Edge is just completely gone.
Yeah, I agree, too. I agree with that.
Like, that's what he sacrificed himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think how they're going to have to end up. I have a feeling, again, I don't think Jonathan's going to come out with powers, but I think Jonathan's going to have a suit. And what I think is going to end up happening to defeat him, you're going to get Jonathan in a suit, John Irons in the suit, Superman with his powers, and Jordan with powers. Down 4 are going to fight Morgan Edge.
That'd be a pretty crazy. That'd be a pretty crazy way to end the season.
I think.
And then
it'd
be crazy
great
too
way to end the season.
if they do that. You know what I mean? And they get this fight and then they beat him, and at the end we get some kind of teaser of Brainiac or something like that.
Bro, I would love a Brainiac season. Oh, I saw. That's one thing on Comic-Con that I did see when you talked about Brainiac. I saw something about a Injustice animation TV show.
Oh, I did see that too.
Animated movie.
I think we're getting Injustice animated movie.
Yeah. So we got that to look forward to. I don't know if that was a fake post or whatever.
No, I think that's legit.
That was legit.
Yo, you know what? We're jumping around again. We never finished talking about what I sent you on Instagram.
Oh, with the Star Wars?
Yeah, it was a poster of Luke Skywalker with the child, with my boy Grogu.
That's the Baby Yoda?
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
You would have known that if you had watched.
I didn't finish Mandalorian 2. We already know this.
Unbelievable.
I got Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. That counts for anything.
It doesn't.
Back to DC though.
Yeah. So we're saying about Superman and Lois.
So the Injustice, the games. Have you played and beat in all the games?
Nope.
No. This man is more of a. What do you?
No, I did.
What series?
I did read the comic.
Okay, but what more of a fan of you? Are you a DC, Marvel, Star Wars, anime? What more of a fan are you? Because the viewers want to know, and I want to know, but we can see what fan are you. Any day now.
I had to think. Sorry, guys. I think I would say and I think I consume more anime, but I think I'm more of a DC fan. But I really like Marvel's movies.
Cap. He's a cap.
And I grew up watching Star Wars.
You know what?
Your answer is all of them.
You know what we should do?
What?
We should do one of these days a YouTube live stream of watching movies. Will we get copyrighted for that? I gotta look into the copyright terms. If I can do a live stream.
Can you put the movie over here somewhere so they can see it too, what we're watching?
That's what I'm saying. Like, have it like we're watching the movie with our viewers. But I don't know if we can do it on YouTube. I think we can get away with it on Twitch. We might be able to get away with it on Twitch. So we might have to get a Twitch going to do the live stream.
And we'll put a link to Jay's Twitch account, and we'll give you guys a heads up. We'll post on our social medias if we can do that.
Yeah. Stay tuned with our social medias, because I would love to do right before the Spider-Man movie comes out. Do a Spider-Man marathon. So like watch the Tobey Maguire movies. I think I mentioned this to you before. The Tobey Maguires, the Andrew Garfields, the 2 Tom Hollands, and
that's 7 movies, bro.
Yeah.
And then he pops up in Civil War, so that's 8.
Nah, we won't count that.
He pops up in Infinity War and Endgame, so that's 10.
We won't count those. We'll count the 7 movies. Is it 7? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
3?
Yeah, 7 movies, and then we have the 8th one.
And then we'll pirate and illegally stream the 3rd one. No, I'm kidding. We're not doing that. Man.
I'm not trying to get arrested.
We're not doing that.
But we should do that, like a movie marathon, and we just live stream it.
I'd be super down to do that.
How many? While you continue talking, I'm gonna check how many hours that.
While I continue talking, I love how he just goes ahead and just leaves me out here to dry. And while he just goes and starts doing research on his phone. That's wonderful, Josiah. I appreciate that.
I believe in you. You're a very talkative person.
Oh, guys, you know what? Perfect. We're gonna talk about X-Men again. You guys know how I feel about the X-Men movies.
Here we go.
So we're going to. I'm gonna give you guys a homework assignment. We're gonna watch the first one. All right, we're gonna start from the beginning. We're gonna watch the first X-Men movie. I'm gonna get you to watch the first X-Men movie too. That movie came out in 1999, I think, or 2000. It's really well made. The graphics are a little bit outdated. Cyclops is a beast. Wolverine is a beast. Magneto's a beast. Rogue is the hero of that movie. And then once you guys are done with that, I want you guys to sit back and think and express your gratitude to me for putting you onto that movie or remaking you watch that movie. And letting you guys witness greatness, man. Because X-Men movies are pretty fire. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do... Josiah, where are you at, bro, with this time stuff, man?
We're looking Probably about 16 hours.
Yeah, no.
Straight. If we watch it straight. Stream. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
You know we'll try to do it like a movie a night.
Yeah.
Or we could do the Tom Holland ones, bro.
Yeah, we could just. But you know,
we could do the best ofs. The best of Tobey Maguire's movie, which is number 2.
Spider-Man 2, I agree with that. Which one's the best one of Tom Holland? What do you say? I really liked Far From Home. I think Far From Home is.
And I would say the first one, bro.
You say Homecoming? I like Far From Home better.
Vulture was a lot better villain than Mysterio.
But I feel like
I smacked Mysterio myself if I saw him on the streets.
I don't know. I really enjoyed Far From Home. Me personally.
And how about Andrew Garfield?
We just skip that. They're all bad. I would say number 1 out of both of them. Number 1 is the best for that one.
He was a good Spider-Man, man. But
no, he was not. He was a big baby.
No,
no. You know what? You could have done a better Spider-Man.
I know that. That's not even a debate. I think that they did too much of this story. Like how you kill Gwen Stacy's whole family in the first movie and then kill her off in the second one.
You killed only her dad, and then they killed her off.
Whatever, but
they killed the 2 most important people. They Gwen Stacy.
They might as well kill the mom off too, dog.
Pretty much because she's not coming back. The brother's not coming back.
Well, he's not coming. I mean, I was gonna say he's not coming back, but he's probably coming back in this next one. You know what would suck? If we're hyped for seeing all these Spider-Mans in the next Spider-Man movie, and then they just have a little dumb cameo.
Oh, with the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, they just it just took like 2 seconds. I think that would be.
I think they were so much hate, so much hate. We know the Sinister Six is coming out,
and they need to give us all 3 Spider-Man fighting at the same time, and somehow they need to do this. Where they give Tobey Maguire the most respect and have the other 2 Spider-Mans bow down to him and talk about how great he is.
I say just a solo Tom Holland movie against the Sinister Six would be fine.
Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal.
And Tobey Maguire can get his Spider-Man 3 Spider-Man 3 Venom self out of here. You know, and bro, Andrew Garfield can go cry in the corner while Gwen Stacy laughs at him.
She's dead. She can't laugh.
If she's gonna be resurrected from the dead just to laugh at him. Him sitting and crying in the corner with Tobey Maguire doing his little dance in New York City.
I'm telling you something right now. I'm not gonna stand here for any Tobey Maguire disrespect.
I mean, he's not a bad Spider-Man. Spider-Man 1 and 2 was good. Spider-Man 3 was garbage. He's not the best. Tom Holland's the best, bro. Tom Holland's the best, bro.
Back me up over here. Tobey Maguire's the best Spider-Man.
Comment down who's your favorite Spider-Man. We're doing a poll here. Comment down who's your favorite Spider-Man.
Yeah, we're having
and
2
let us
polls
know
today. The first poll is who would win in a lightsaber fight between me and Jay, and then the second one is who's a better Spider-Man, which I think we both know the answer to both of those questions, and the answer to both of those questions is whatever
Josiah
I said.
And Tom Holland.
No, it's Emilio and Tobey Maguire.
Bro, you're 30 now, bro. You got no fight in you. Wow. You're old.
And
Tobey Maguire.
You see this, bro?
Tobey Maguire can get his little dancing self out of here.
And you don't have
Andrew Garfield. You know what? I think this is something that we both can agree on. Andrew Garfield's the worst. He can just sit in the corner and cry.
Andrew Garfield's not that bad, man.
Andrew Garfield
gets a lot of hate.
Garbage.
I think his story was bad. I think his
he was garbage.
I think that out of the 3, he has the worst story.
Why are we breaking up again? And then a week later, let's get back together because I miss you. But
bro, I don't remember that.
But I promise your dad that I can't be with you. But it's so hard. Let's get back to man. Get your butt out of here, bro.
Oh my goodness, Josiah. This is a Rated G podcast.
Get your butt out of here. Like you crying in your corner. Hugging onto your pillow while Tom Holland is doing actual work and Tobey Maguire is doing actual work. Bro, if he makes a cameo in this new movie coming out, I guarantee you he's going to put the least work. Guarantee you.
You know what? Let me ask you a question. Who do you think had the best Spider-Man scene as Spider-Man? Doing the Spider-Man thing. If you don't say Tobey Maguire, bro.
I'm going to say...
Tobey Maguire.
Tom Holland.
Doing what? What was his best Spider-Man scene?
I think the scene with the spider sense when he just closed his eyes and destroyed all the bots.
Bro, that was not better than Tobey Maguire stopping the train.
Bro, yes it was.
No, not even remotely close.
Yes it was.
Bro, the whole scene was crazy. He stops the train, his mask comes off, the whole subway car picks him up and tells him, "Yo, we'll never tell your secret." That's impactful, dog. They give him mad respect there. That's when he becomes a full-fledged hero. How you gonna tell me Spider-Man flipping around is better than him stopping the train?
Bro, that scene.
It was crazy, but it wasn't better than him stopping the train.
You saw his full potential of his spider sense.
No, the closest thing that Tom Holland has had to a moment like that is when he tried to stop the boat from splitting. And even then, if it wasn't for Iron Man, he would have failed miserably.
But you're talking about a big difference, and that doesn't fall under being a better Spider-Man.
I didn't say being a better Spider-Man. I said better Spider-Man scene.
And I think the scene.
The best Spider-Man doing Spider-Man scene in any movie.
I wouldn't say that's right. I wouldn't say. I think that scene was amazing. Don't get me wrong. That scene was amazing. But when you saw his full potential of his spider sense, bro, that's incredible. You can't deny that.
We're just gonna have to agree to disagree, Josiah.
All right, bro.
But I know I'm right, and you guys are gonna go ahead and shout me out in the bottom and in the comment section below. Let me know that I'm right, and tell Josiah that he's wrong.
So jumping subjects again. DC wise, who's your favorite? You said Tobey Maguire is your favorite Spider-Man, and I said Tom Holland's my favorite. Who's your favorite Batman?
Oh, that's very easily is Christian Bale.
Okay, we can agree to that. Christian Bale, the Dark Knight trilogy.
I don't say very easily because there was a point in time that I thought Ben Affleck's Batman was pretty fire. Not like better than Christian Bale, but pretty close to. I still think that he's actually pretty close to Christian Bale. I think Ben Affleck's Batman is as close to a comic book accurate Batman as we're going to get.
I don't think he's a comic book accurate Batman.
How do we not? Man?
I think he's a great older Bruce Wayne. And I think he played a good Bruce Wayne, but as a Batman,
I think as Batman he's fantastic.
We never have a solo movie of him.
We don't need a solo movie. We have the.
I think I just bookmarked next time.
We have the bro. You stop messing with that.
Yeah.
We have the scene of him fighting in the factory, bro, saving Martha. Why'd you say that name? Why'd you say that?
Those movies were so bad, bro.
Bro, that was not. I mean, that was a cheesy scene in a great movie. Why'd you say that name?
Our moms have the same name. You want to be best friends?
Let's do it.
Bro, yeah, I have to give it to you. Christian Bale, best Batman. I would give Michael Keaton second, then Ben Affleck, and then that's it.
I disagree with that list already.
No one else cares about the rest.
Bro, Val Kilmer. I grew up on Val Kilmer. That was my first Batman movie I remember watching. Val Kilmer.
Who?
Wow. This dude's so disrespectful.
Who cares? Who asked?
You asked, you punk.
That's about Val Kim. I'm sorry.
Apology not accepted.
Batman games. Best Batman game.
Arkham Asylum. No, Arkham
City.
Arkham Knight. Only because I never played Arkham City.
I think I'll give it City. City was really good. I don't know. I've been replaying Arkham Origins on the Xbox 360.
That's on the Xbox?
Yeah, I have it. I just bought it.
Oh.
But I've been playing on the new Xbox Series X. If you haven't got one yet, make sure you cop yourself one. Awesome system. But the PS5 is still better. Better system.
The Xbox is really nice.
Quick flex.
Yeah, quick flex for you. That you have both, as they're trying to say.
Also, the Nintendo Switch banging system.
What else gonna drop? It's only
great.
It's only great if you're watching it on his 100-inch screen TV. That's another quick flex for you, right?
I don't have a 100-inch. It's a 55 and a 65.
A 55 and a 65.
Quick flex.
Is that what we're doing today, bro? We're just talking about stuff that we have.
Yeah, what you got?
My name is Jeff.
Bro, this man. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get the comments on you now. PS5, yo, imagine if you guys had your hands on a PS5 right now. What would be the first thing you do with it? Right? Open it up, set it up, put your account information in, start testing out the game and enjoying it, loving the 4K 120 hertz experience of the smooth gameplay. Or would you rather just chill and play on a PS4, a dead system now?
It's not dead, bro.
Dead system that can barely pass 30 hertz.
The PS4
that barely passes 30 FPS.
The PS4 is the pinnacle of modern technology.
This man had a PS5 sitting in his closet for 6-8 months
since November.
Bro, we're about to hit a year.
Yo,
6 months.
I'll do an unboxing video for you guys when I finally unbox it.
Bro, the PS7 is gonna be out by then.
Bro, you wild, bro. There's like a bunch of people that can't even get a PS5 yet.
Bro, the PS7 is gonna be out, bro.
This dude is wild. So we're just skipping PS6.
That's what I'm saying. You're gonna have a PS6 in your closet as well.
I guess a joke when I went right over my head.
A little bit. I don't know. Today was a fun episode. I guess it was more of an episode of us. You guys getting
polls, man. So
you guys getting
really
better know with us. Yeah, words are hard for me today. Getting to know us better. There we go. English is easy. Let's do this before we end today's episode.
Next week episode. What are we talking about next week? Next week we should have watched.
Hopefully, Snake Eyes.
Snake Eyes. We should have watched Snake Eyes.
Probably Long Halloween Part 2.
And Long Halloween Part 2. So look forward to that.
Let's top 3 favorite characters all time.
All time?
All time. Both universes all time.
In Marvel and DC?
Marvel, DC, Dragon Ball, anime included.
Fair, bro. All right,
top 3. Number 1.
I'm just gonna pick. Oh, I mean in no particular order.
No. You gotta order them.
I can't do that, bro.
Order the top 3.
All right. Batman.
Number 1. Complete silence.
Iron Man.
Number 2.
Come
on.
Naruto.
Ooh.
Yeah, over Goku and everybody else.
Okay.
I had to pick one from each because you kind of put me in a tough spot.
Mine, I would say, after he mutes his phone, Batman, number 1, of course. Number 2 would be
Batwoman.
Spider-Man.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Number 2.
I highly consider Spider-Man.
What do you think is my number 3? Out of curiosity, before I answer.
Nightwing.
I really like Nightwing. But I also liked it. I like Nightwing. I like Damian. I like Jason Todd. But I think my number 3 pick has to be Iron Man. No, I take that back.
Professor X?
You're a gaffer. I would say Iron Man, yeah. Number 3 has to be Iron Man. I love Nightwing. I love Damian. I love Jason Todd. But Iron Man, bro. Robert Downey Jr. There's no one else like him. There will never be another Iron Man. We're never going to have another Iron Man movie.
I agree with that, man.
Yeah.
But you know what? People probably felt like that too with Jack Nicholson's portrayal of the Joker, and then we got Heath Ledger.
This is true.
So we got to give him.
And now he's the best Joker.
And
yeah, what you were saying?
And I was gonna say, and we
How about villains? Sorry.
Villains?
Yeah, favorite villains.
You completely made me lose my train of thought. Thanks a lot.
I know I didn't. You were quiet, so I had to take over the conversation.
I was thinking, dude.
You gotta think on the spot. This is a podcast. We stop talking, viewers start going. So your top 3 villains. Come on.
You start the list first.
I start the list. All right, number 1, Joker, easily. Maniac, crazy, never know what he's gonna do. Crazy enough to make Superman kill Lois Lane.
Are you giving us a list or are you giving us an essay?
I'm giving you guys a reason. So number 1, Joker. Number 2, I would say for villains, I really liked Ra's al Ghul. I think it was up there. I feel like I'm missing something.
Also, all your villains are DC?
Oh, wait. Number 2 is Darkseid. I completely forgot Darkseid. Well, DC has the best villains, bro. I was like, number 1, Joker. Number 2, Darkseid. Number 3,
Let's see if you mess this up or not.
Brainiac.
All right, yeah, you messed it up.
Why? Who's your top 3?
Me,
Oh, wait,
your
no.
top three right
I
here.
take that back.
Nah,
Hold
too
on.
late.
Hold on. I just remembered the one.
No, too late.
Hold on. Let me go. Number 1, Batman. Number 2, Joker. Number 3, Darkseid. He's secretly a villain, Batman.
All right, he still messed this up. Number 1.
Number 1. As my mic almost tumble.
I'll say Joker.
Number 1's Joker. That's
Thanos. Number 2. Thanos is a bro.
dude with his purple nut chin.
Bro, he gave the Avengers their work for 2 movies.
This is true. But still.
For longer than that too, because he sent the Chitauri to Earth too.
Yeah.
Through Loki.
Yeah.
And then number 3 is Madara.
Who?
From Naruto.
Oh. I never saw Naruto.
Madara Uchiha.
He's a big Naruto fan.
That's the boy number 3. And if you give me
That's
number 4, I'll
acceptable.
say Darth Sidious.
Oh. Okay. Anakin, though. Darth Vader.
You know, I really don't consider Darth Vader a villain though.
Do you not? How about Anakin?
I don't consider him a true villain in a sense. No, because I don't consider Darth Vader a villain. Why would I consider Anakin a villain?
I don't know.
The
That's
main
a good
villain,
question.
the main villain of those movies, 6 of those movies is Darth Sidious. 7 of those movies is Darth Sidious.
All right.
The main villain. So
Favorite video games. Top 3 video games. Go. You can do trilogies. Top 3 game trilogies.
bro, I don't know, man. That's a tough spot to put me in.
I can get my list. You want me to go? What do you think?
God of War,
Series. Okay. The series.
the series.
Okay.
The Arkham series.
Okay.
And Pokemon.
Mine will be.
You know what?
Ooh, he thought of another?
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Mine will be Arkham series.
Mm-hmm.
Bangers. I can play that all the time. Spider-Man's. Does that count as one series? All the Spider-Man games? Or do I gotta specify which one?
Because you got different.
I really, 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 really liked Spider-Man Miles Morales, but I don't think it's better than Spider-Man PS4 edition. Well, PS5 remastered edition as well. I don't think it's better than that. So I would say the Spider-Man PS5 edition will be number 2, and number 3. Oh, number 2, Uncharted series. Number 3, Spider-Man. I really liked the Uncharted games.
I only played the first one, but those games are pretty good.
So I'll do 1 Batman series, Arkham series, 2 Uncharted, 3 Spider-Man.
I think that's a pretty good list. I agree with those. I mean, I think I agree with you. I'm allowing you to go ahead and give those as your top 3. I agree with your list.
I didn't ask for permission.
I agree with that list better of yours than the list of villains that you gave me, and you didn't include Thanos. You legit said Batman's a villain.
Venom.
Oh, you know what, bro? Who I forgot too? Who I think is a legit villain that I enjoyed?
Venom.
Apocalypse. But you said top 3. We can keep going for a list all day.
We really could. Apocalypse.
Yeah, the X-Men villain.
Apocalypse was cool.
Magneto too. Magneto's kind of vicious.
Yeah, but if you don't count Darth Vader, you don't count Magneto.
I do. What do you mean?
As a villain?
Yeah.
Magneto's not a villain.
Magneto is a.
He's misunderstood.
So you know what? So then I do count Darth Vader as a villain.
Okay. I would say I'll change
Smith,
Brainiac. I'll change Brainiac with Venom. I'm a real big fan of Venom.
I think Agent Smith was a better villain from The Matrix.
Oh, I don't know.
You never watched The Matrix either?
No.
My knowledge.
Favorite TV shows.
What are you? What is the? Are you at the FBI?
We're doing an interview today. Favorite TV shows.
No, we're not doing an interview today.
We're doing an interview.
I've answered like 7 questions. I think there's 7 questions too many.
Favorite TV shows. Top 3. Go. Naruto's gonna be number 1 easily. Bang out the picture.
Favorite TV shows. I don't really watch TV like that, man. I watch movies and I watch basketball, and that's it.
You watch TV. You watch the Batman animated series. You watch Young Justice 2 episodes. You watched.
All right, I really liked Heroes. I own that.
I watched Heroes. Heroes was good.
I enjoyed Breaking Bad.
Would that be number 2?
I guess.
Okay.
I can't think of any other TV shows right now.
Number 3, bam, pops up in your head right now. I'm a big TV show man.
You know what? So we'll do it like this. We'll do Naruto first.
Oh no.
We'll do Breaking Bad.
Dos.
And then what did I say? What was that?
Heroes.
And Heroes.
3. All right. Mine.
I guess because I can't remember anything else right now.
Easily. I think you know my top 1.
Young Justice.
Young Justice, number 1. Number 2, I watch a lot of cartoons, so I'm probably gonna get judged for that. But number 2 would be TV show wise.
You know what, bro?
The Marvel Spider-Man Disney XD edition, number 2.
Does Mandalorian count for TV?
Yeah, I'll count it. I'll count even the Sam Wilson, Winter Soldier and Falcon. I'll count that. WandaVision I'll count, and Loki I'll count as well. Because those are like mini
other
series
shows that I could mention, but so many shows are violent and graphic. I don't want my young viewers to watch these.
Okay, so don't mention them.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to my list. Young Justice, Marvel Spider-Man Disney XD. I can't wait for season 4 for that. That ended really well. And number 3, I would say would be. Gosh, that's hard. Number 3, I would say I didn't watch season 2. And I wasn't really a big fan of season 1. Loki is still going, so I don't count it. I would say number 2.
Still going? How does that make sense?
Okay, I still don't count Loki.
Wow. So say you don't count it.
Yeah.
Don't make an excuse.
I'm probably gonna get flamed for this.
Yeah, you are gonna get flamed.
But I'm a big.
You say Pop-Up Girls.
Number 3.
Code Lyoko.
I go 1 Batman. Oh no, Young Justice. No. Young Justice. You're confusing me. Number 1, Young Justice. Number 2, Avatar, The Last Airbender, not the Legend of Korra.
I forgot about that, man. So I'm gonna take out Breaking Bad and put Avatar.
Okay. And number 3 is Spider-Man Disney XD edition.
See, but I do like Breaking Bad. It's just not appropriate. It's not young kid appropriate. So
Avatar. Well,
thinking young kid appropriate, then I'm looking at
Batman animated series, Avatar, and
Naruto.
Naruto.
Avatar. And then I will say Justice League. Actually, Batman animated series is really good. You're right. I picked that.
Yeah, I would do Young Justice, Avatar, and what else? The Spider-Man Disney XD edition.
You keep messing with your mic.
Yeah, I don't know. We really got to change this. I hate it. Yeah. All
right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us again and rocking with us for as long as we've been here. This has been a long episode 6, but we've spoken a lot about a lot of different things, giving you guys a lot of information about ourselves and our personal lives. and you've almost seen us duke it out at least 5 times. We will see you next week. Stay safe out there. All right. Keep supporting us and showing us love. Follow us on all social medias. And we'll see you guys next week. Same channel, same place, same time, yo. J&E. Oh, whoa, he stopped me.
Let's go. We're duking it out right now.
J&E signing out.
Ah. Bye.